So, everybody, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast with me, Kosi. The Arsenal transfer talk is what we are going to be doing right now. Why not? We are going to be talking about Aouar to Arsenal. Reports in France have it a deal is so close like touchable after finishing DANI Ceballos. Are we bringing in Housen Aouar? Look at this. Housen Aouar to Arsenal. Edu continues talks, player stance, Pep Guardiola this season. What are we on here today? Aouar, Ceballos, and Gareth Bale. We are going to be discussing everything. So remember to smash the like button, get in your comments, and of course, like no other. This is a national podcast where you give me your opinion. I'm going to be reading all the comments live. So, guys, let's get the party started. Now, first and foremost, before we go any further, Gareth Bale has been linked to Arsenal today. What a shame. What a shame. Gareth Bale, the mighty Gareth Bale, the player who was, on the heights in England, super Tottenham, player under Danny Levy. He is now crap. Linked to Arsenal with he has become a Real Madrid reject. He has become nonsense at Real Madrid. He's linked with Arsenal. I don't think we can do such a deal. I don't think we can really do such a deal. And I think it's better Arsenal never go in for Gareth Bale. So he's linked with Arsenal today. But the truth is, I don't think Arsenal can go for Gareth Bale. Second of all, DANI Ceballos. Total agreement reached according to Fabrizio Romano. We have done this. This story is, I think, 2 hours old. You can check it up. Done and dusted. Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal, and Real Madrid have reached in a total agreement that DANI Ceballos will play for Arsenal on a season-long loan. Season-long loan is going to be a loan deal where we cannot actually buy him because we didn't activate that. But the truth is, we are not going to be paying any money. We're not going to be paying any loan fees. I think that is the biggest report around DANI Ceballos. So, guys, those are the first two stories I wanted us to discuss before entering into the our deal. Now, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, but when we came here, and I said that we had taken in our bid for 55 million euros to Lyon, and that bid was received with open hands. However, Lyon decided to keep quiet. They decided not to tell us whether they have accepted the bid or they are gonna reject it. Now, today, Lyon have broken the silence. They are saying Arsenal should actually come in with 54 million pounds. Remember, we went in with 50 million pounds, which was 55 million euros. We are only 4 million away. 4 million away from signing Housen Aouar. You've been asking me, Kosi, do we have the money? Kosi, can we afford him? Because he's very expensive and all those things. Finally, the silence has been broken. Housen Aouar is to join Arsenal if we add 4 million pounds. 1, 2, 3, 4 million pounds to the bid that we have done. Of course, most of the things that have been happening around this deal have been around money. Can we get the money? How much can we pay? Lyon first had a valuation of 60 million pounds, and Fabrizio Romano said it clearly that if Arsenal can make 60 million pounds, the player will be ours. Of course, that was really high valuation, for Housen Aouar, a player with 4 assists last season. Of course, he played 20 games, 4 assists. He's quite decent, but that was overvaluing the player. We went in, and it was, our first bid was rejected. 26 million plus Matteo Guendouzi, rejected, hands down, rejected by Lyon. We didn't care. We said we shall continue trying. We went in with the second bid. Edu confirmed it that we went with 55 million euros, which is 50 million pounds. Lyon are saying if Arsenal can add 4 million pounds to the 50 million pounds they brought, the player is ours. Which big news. How much more big news can I say? How happy I am. I cannot say. It's truly big news. It's truly a very, very big update. I've been trying to look for for the same story all over the media, trying to pursue the same story, and it is happening. Arsenal could actually get the man himself, Housen Aouar, at just at just 54 million pounds. The valuation of Lyon is declining every day. I told you Lyon were desperate, and you guys didn't believe me. You guys said, you thought I was joking. Lyon are desperate. First and foremost, they haven't sold any player. The second thing is that their season finished very, very early, so they lost a lot of revenue. Fans were not in the pitch. The league was cancelled. They didn't qualify for Champions League. They are actually messed up. They are messed up, and the only way out, the only thing they can do is is sell their best talent to survive in the next season. And finally, here we go. Arsenal can only add £4 million. £4 million. I don't know whether we are going to add that money, because Mikel Arteta and Edu are working tooth and nail as much as they can to get in Aouar and Partey. And I want to be honest, even if we don't add the £4 million, we can get Aouar, because Lyon are desperate. We've been singing this every day in, day out. Lyon is desperate. They want money. They want to sell in they want to sell their best talent so that they can actually get the money they want. How much more can we say? How much more can we say? We are just waiting. It's either this week or next week. Aouar must be an Arsenal player. He must be the new number 10 at Arsenal. Big news. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and get the comments coming in. Smash the like button, get the comments coming in, and of course, give me your opinion right there. Now, reports in France indicate that Arsenal tabled in a bid 3 days back. That is true. And I was here and I said our bid has been tabled in 3 days back. The story is there. You can check with the Arsenal podcast. We did the story. Second of all, they are saying Lyon did not actually refuse the bid, but they are saying Arsenal should add £4 million. Now, that is different from a bid rejected. That is very different from a rejected bid. They are saying we should add £4 million to the £50 million we are targeting. The valuation of the player has changed from 60. Oh my God, from 60 million pounds to 54. Really interesting piece of stuff. Really is interesting piece of stuff. And I think Arsenal are gonna finish this signing before we play Fulham on the 12th of September. We are gonna sign in Aouar for before we play Fulham. The only difference with that, Aouar deal has with Thomas Partey is Thomas Partey has a release clause of 50 million pounds. It's untouchable. You cannot increase the price. You cannot pay below it. And I was listening to AFTV's, AFTV's, Don Robbie, and he was very quite right. He said, Partey is a player worth 35 million at this time, but we are trying to pay him, pay 50 million for him because of the release clause, because, he's constrained by the release clause. Aouar is not constrained by the release clause, blood. Aouar is a player who can join Arsenal at any price set by Lyon. They first set 70, they went down to 60, now they're at 54. Let us just give them a little more time. We are going to have Aouar at 54 or 50 million pounds. I want your comments coming in. I want your opinions. I want to listen to you. But the first thing you have to do is smash the like button. Smash the like button, and that's how we are gonna get in all the news coming in, guys. This is really interesting stuff from Arsenal. Aouar very close to agreeing a national deal. Aouar very close to agreeing a national deal. And I don't know why Arsenal is really quiet and silent about this. This is very big news. I think everybody should know about it. Aouar very close to a national move. 4 million away. Lyon are saying add 4 million to the deal and the player is yours. Arsenal has always been, very quiet. And the truth is we are short of money. The truth is we are short of money, like any other club in this COVID-19 period. Short of money like any other club in this in this period. Everybody knows Arsenal do not have money. just like any other club in the COVID-19 period, but we can get Hassan Aouar at 54. We cannot fail to make it 54 because we might not get Partey because of the release clause, and maybe we might not get a swap deal. But Hassan Aouar, 50 million is a giveaway. Mikel Arteta, they know that. They know that this is a plain giveaway. Plain giveaway. Just I think this is this must be a done deal within a week. It must be a done deal within a week, blood. You imagine Arsenal with Ceballos, Xhaka, and Hassan Aouar. That's the perfect midfield you'll ever have. I don't care if we miss out on Partey. I don't care if we miss out on a defensive midfielder. Probably we can do that in January. We can do that, sometime, in the future. But Hassan Aouar is an important signing to Arsenal's, squad, an important addition to Mikel Arteta. We want a midfielder who can score goals. We want a midfielder who can create more chances for Aubameyang. Here we go. Hassan Aouar, very, very close. Very close. So guys, get in your comments, smash up the likes, and get in your comments. We are waiting for the official news to come out that Hassan Aouar is gonna be a gunner. If Arsenal can only add 4 million, because it is 50 million, if Arsenal can add 4 million to their bid, it's done. 4 million to the official bid, it is done. So what a talent at such a small price. What a talent, Hassan Aouar, at such a small price. Small price it is. Just imagine yourself having, a player in the caliber of Hassan Aouar, creates many chances, scores many goals at just 54 million pounds. Arsenal, must be getting back to the top. We must be getting back to the, to the senses we have to be at. Trust me. Arsenal is going back to the levels when we have to be sign players day in, day out, signing the quality players, bring in the quality. Trust me, Arsenal is going back to the levels where we have to be. If we can get Hassan Aouar, big news. And of course, the funding is not the problem. Hector Bellerin is going to PSG. You have, Fiorentina is taking Torreira, 27 million pounds. I think Bellerin is 25 million pounds. Socrates is crossing over to Italy at 4.5 or 5 million pounds. So I think the deal is not, funding the deal is not going to be a big problem for us. Martinez is also needed in Spain. Probably can also, form some part of, a deal. So I think, trust me, I think this deal is happening. I've never been so excited in this transfer summer. I've seen DANI Ceballos. I've seen Gabriel Magalhaes. I've seen, so many people signing. I've never been excited as I'm excited today. Important date. I should note it down. Very important date. Arsenal very close to getting Hassan Aouar. Maybe the Partey deal may not happen, but probably we might get someone we have been looking for. Another Ozil. Ever since we signed Ozil 7 years back, we have been lacking a number 10. We have had the number 10 in residence, but he has been doing a lot of crap. Finally, we can sign a player who can do wherever we want in that midfield. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Smash up the likes. If you love the channel. Smash up the likes. Smash up the likes. And of course, get them coming. Smash up the likes very, very fast. I've never had something really interesting as this. Hassan Aouar. Just think about Arsenal. Arsenal signing Aouar and Aouar in an Arsenal jersey, officially confirmed. That would be the best thing I would ever have in this transfer window. Of course, I know we are going to get frustrated. We might not get Thomas Partey. He might be one of those players that are really going to, have so many problems at Arsenal and so on. Trust me, if we get Aouar, it's going to be the best signing, the best deal we are ever going to do in this transfer summer. Trust me. That is it. Lad. Getting in your comments now. Simon says, Simon, I can't wait to see that deal come true. Everybody can't wait. Everybody can't wait to see Hassan Aouar as a Guna, Hassan Aouar, Hussein Aouar as in a national shot. It would be the most happiest moment. We don't have the money for Partey. Where are we getting the money? 54 million pounds. Like I said, we are selling Hector Bellerin. We are selling. We already, we have already started negotiation to sell of players, guys. We are selling. Fiorentina's target Torreira. We are selling. PSG's target Bellerin. Socrates is getting out. That's close to 55 million. Where are we getting the 54 million? Like I said, calculate if we sell Torreira at 27 million, because that's what we are asking for. We also sell another player like Hector Bellerin at 25. That is already 50, and you sell, Socrates. That is 5 million. That's 55. The money is there. Money is there. Of course, guys, all deals are done in installments. We are not paying the money front cash. We're not paying the money at once. All deals are done, installments. You come in, you get the deal done. So all deals are done in installments. Did I hear you say, yeah, blood? I don't know how the deal came in, but we were linked to Gareth Bale. I think a couple of hours ago. That story just cropped up. That Arsenal is linked to Gareth Bale. I think United were the top admirers of Gareth Bale. Why don't they want him? He has become a Real Madrid flop. Everywhere has reject, and they want to say that Arsenal is gonna bring in a reject of the century. No blood, no blood. Bale, what's going on? Bale is not coming to Arsenal. Bale is not coming to Arsenal. Bale is not coming to Arsenal. Aouar or Partey, number one choice. I think I would go for Partey, but I think Aouar is could be Edu's priority. A release clause is not done in installments. All money straight up. But Aouar is not a release clause, man. Aouar is not a release clause. Aouar is not a release clause. Aouar is not a release clause. This is not career FIFA mode.